Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Thursday, October 1st, 2015, around 8:24 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. Sorry about me using some tissues. I've been battling some sniffles recently. It's allergy season, so I'll be sounding a little sniffly for the next several days, but bear with me and stuff. I don't like allergy seasons. Happen to me a lot in the fall and springtime. Some news to report. It's Happy National Black Dog Day, and Warriors coach Steve Kerr is taking a leave of absence because he had some back surgery, so Luke Walton will be replacing him on an interim basis. And Red Sox manager John Farrell had his last chemotherapy session to battle lymphoma and stuff, and he's home, and hopefully he could get to manage the Boston Red Sox in 2016. So prayers to John Farrell and stuff. And that's about it on the news. My third and final video blog subject of the night is the personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is Bruins captain and defenseman Zdeno Chara. Zdeno Chara has been the captain of the Bruins since the 2006-2007 NHL season. He's one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League and stuff, and he's been a key player for the Bruins the past several years. Zdeno was born in Czechoslovakia. He grew up there. The place he was born in Czechoslovakia is now part of Slovakia and stuff. So he played hockey as a kid, and some of his hockey coaches thought he would be better playing basketball because of his size. He's 6'9". He's the tallest player in NHL history, but he was a good defenseman in junior teams and stuff in his native Slovakia. He was drafted by the New York Islanders in the third round of the 1996 NHL entry draft, the 56th overall pick. He played junior hockey for the Western Hockey League of the Prince George team, and he spent 4 years with the New York Islanders. He bounced around between the Islanders and their minor league teams. One of the minor league teams that Zdeno Chara played for was the Lowell Lock Monsters, but the Islanders eventually traded him to get Alexis Yashin from the Senators and stuff, and this was a bad trade by the Islanders because Chara became a star with the Senators and stuff. He became one of the best defensemen in the National Hockey League for 4 years. Then he signed a free agent contract, a big free agent contract for the Boston Bruins at the end of the 2006 season, because the general manager of Ottawa at the time, Peter Chiarelli, became general manager of the Bruins, and the Bruins made a splash to get him, and he signed with the Bruins and immediately became the captain, and he's been the captain ever since. And Zdeno has had 10 seasons where he scored 10 or more goals. He's never had a 20-goal season. 3 times he's had 7 times he had 30 assists in a season. 3 times he's had 50 points in a season. 6 times he played in the NHL All-Star game, and he was captain of his team Chara in 2012, which was played in Ottawa. And 2 times he's been named to the NHL's All-Star First Team. That's a postseason team. 5 times he's been named the NHL's All-Star Second Team. 2009 he won the Norris Trophy, and he's a perennial favorite to win it every year, like a perennial finalist and stuff. 5 times during his career, during the All-Star competitions, he's won the hardest shot contest. That's amazing. He's won the 2011 Mark Messier Trophy and stuff like that. 2010, 2011, he was the NHL's plus-minus leader, and in 2011, he led the Boston Bruins to Stanley Cup. He won the Stanley Cup. It was held high. It was the highest it's been ever held because he's the tallest player in his NHL history and stuff. And he's played for his native Slovakian in international competition, including Olympics. Last Olympics, he was captain of the Slovakian team. And Chara's play has been very great over the years, but the past few years he's been sliding a little bit because he's getting up there in age and he's had some injuries and stuff like that. And he has a few more years left before he calls it a career. He got a degree and stuff. He's licensed to sell real estate in the state of Massachusetts and stuff. And I actually met Chara a couple of times. One time I met him at the Pro Shop at Boston TD Garden many years ago. He's a really, really tall guy, and I also saw him a couple of times riding his bike in the North End because that's where he and his family lives, in the North End of Boston and stuff like that. I think Chara, when he retires, is going to probably be a first ballot Hockey Hall of Famer, and probably his number 33 is going to be retired by the Boston Bruins when he retires and stuff. He's probably the third best defenseman in Bruins history behind Ray Bourque and Bobby Orr. And that's about it on Zdeno Chara. And that's about it on these video blogs, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Tomorrow you're going to get 3 more video blogs. First video blog will be about the top 10 greatest professional wrestling announcing duels of all time, commentary teams. Second video blog will be about the infamous one-game playoff in 1978 between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees that happened 37 years ago tomorrow. And the third and final video blog of the night will be about the late, great former sports announcer for CBS for many years, Frank Lever. And there's lots of great stuff coming on the days, weeks, months, years, decades, millenniums ahead on these video blogs. Like I always say, keep calm, everybody. I'm a Julie Butter guy. Molly Rosenblatt of Fox 35 Rocks and has nice legs. And Elizabeth Hutt, so stunning. And in the words of Sean Lucha, get out. See you later tomorrow.